My name is Raghav and I want to talk about Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves. Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves is a 2023 fantasy heist action comedy film directed by Jonathan Goldstein and John Francis Daley. Based on the tabletop role-playing game Dungeons & Dragons, this movie is a colossal step up from its early to mid-2000s predecessors, boasting an impressive cast, stunning visuals, and inventive action, and a story that is both exciting and heartwarming at the same time. This film looks so good, y'all. For a movie that's taking a comedic approach to the high fantasy genre, it could have totally gotten away with taking things a bit easy and filming the movie in a few locations and not worry about immersion as much. But Honor Among Thieves fully commits to the world it's trying to draw you into and gives us some fantastic levels of production value. The movie is rich with amazing cinematography by Barry Peterson, from the magnificent and varied landscapes, the absolutely gorgeous sets and matte paintings and environmental designs, to the creature designs and the character costume. It feels like each element of the movie has been put together with a lot of care and precision. The whole thing just looks really good. It's also shot really well. There are more action adventure set pieces than we deserve in this movie, and they're all incredibly high quality, meticulously planned and masterfully executed. Each individual adventure that the characters embark on has its own distinct visual language that reflects the unique tone of the scene and the style of the character that is being showcased at the time. Each of the varied cast gets their moment to shine, both emotionally and actionally. That's not a word. What's the right word here? Actively? Action-wise? Whatever, you get it. Acting good, action good, movie good. Chris Pine plays the lovably, roguishly, charmingly rough around the edges, but with a heart of gold bard. And I mean, is anyone surprised that he's perfect for the role? He fills the shoes of this character comfortably and gives us a performance that's both hilarious, lovable, and surprisingly grounded. He's a protagonist who doesn't spend a lot of time being super competent or heroic. Hell, he barely throws a punch in this movie. Mostly he just plays his flute, and my god, is it a breath of fresh air to watch. This character is so well written, he is easy to understand and is not a testosterone laden main character that we see all the time nowadays. He's got all this complexity to him, and his emotional arc is both satisfying and holds the movie together really well. That's another really great thing about this movie. The action stays consistent to the character. If the bard does not fight, well, he doesn't suddenly start flipping around just doing parkour when the fight starts. The action and set pieces further the plot, and it's just so fun to watch a movie like this. Michelle Rodriguez is an absolute gem in this movie as the brawn without the brain fighter / barbarian character. She's amazingly funny and is definitely the heart of the group, and the movie knows it. They know what they're doing with these characters and know exactly where to take them, both in the moments of comedy and moments of genuine emotion, which are executed so perfectly that you'll forgive the occasional predictability. Justice Smith and Sophia Lillis, who played the underconfident sorcerer and the overcompetent druid respectively, are both great in their roles and round out the group perfectly. They play well with each other and they're just a delight to watch. Regé-Jean Page is an absolute revelation in this movie as the holier-than-thou paladin. My god, does he nail this role. He commits to the sincerity of a lawful good killjoy and is the source of so much comedy, but also he's so impressive in action scenes, and he just elevates the movie with his hard work and dedication. I was pleasantly surprised with how good he was to watch as this character. When I went into this movie, I was most excited to watch Hugh Grant ham it up as the big bad villain of the story, and thought he would be the best part of the movie. And although he is really good, everyone else in the movie is so strongly represented that I have to say that he fits well enough in the world but doesn't outshine the rest, which is a huge compliment to the caliber of the filmmakers for putting the work in. Daisy Head as the evil wizard is genuinely scary. She's super menacing and holds her own well, considering she has to stay scary while the rest of the cast basically goofs around. It's a tough role and she rises to the occasion. I would be remiss if I didn't mention the super strong music by Lorne Balfe. There's a bit where the paladin activates his sword and the musical sting that goes with it is so energizing, and I feel these big tentpole movies rarely have these moments musically. Overall, the movie is super high quality and I had a great time watching. As a player of D&D, it's a great love letter to the fans, with tons of Easter eggs and references and very little hand-holding. But also with a story that moves fast and stays entertaining that casual moviegoers will also enjoy. The only criticisms I have are total nitpicks. Like one visual effect of two actors of differing sizes doesn't work as well, and the runtime may seem a little long to some viewers, but honestly, that scene is really good emotionally and comedically, so I'll give it a pass. And I couldn't possibly tell you a single scene that you could cut from this movie. It's like the Snyder cut, where the length is great and gives you ample fodder for rewatching, so you can find all the little Easter eggs and fun things they've sprinkled throughout the movie. I know I'm gonna be watching this many times, just parsing through every frame and watching how they've shot everything and all the visual effects, and it's the gift that keeps on giving.